Hello and welcome back to ESL 1 Road to Rio. We've got c0ntact Gaming taking on GODSENT. Map number 2 is Vertigo. We did just see c0ntact Gaming beat GODSENT 16-14. c0ntact was searching for their first win. This would be an excellent team to take down for c0ntact. And, well, they finally get the first map under their belt. And it was a long and drawn-out battle, looking like it could have gone to overtime. But they do get it done in the end.
They do indeed, and for GODSENT, well, this is a map pick. This is the one that they should be feeling pretty comfortable on, and we did touch upon this earlier, Nico. You did mention how they have struggled a bit on the map. However, as we did say as well, you know, at least if you know how you're losing, you can always fix those issues and kind of like figure out where you went wrong, and then, of course, work from there. And here we go, GODSENT. We'll start on the T side, c0ntact Gaming, obviously opting to start on the CD side since it is GODSENT's map pick, and they've got a decent bit of utility. Smoke, flash, couple of nades, kit in the hands of ships, and for GODSENT, it's going to be Crystal and Michael taking one for the team with a Molotov, 2 smokes, and 2 flashbangs. Michael poised and ready, and does have that Molotov ready to toss on.
Esperanto going to be mollied out of position. Follow-up smoke coming in as well. Good stuff from GODSENT. Good little bit of preparation coming in here for the mid-wrap in towards the A-bomb site. They start the charge through elevator. Michael tasked with just making sure they don't get pushed through the smoke. Letney holding on. He's going to find one, and the second, and the bomb is gone as well. It's a great hold from Letney. That's 3 big kills, and there we go. GODSENT may commit to it with great preparation, but in the end, it's the headshots that matter, and c0ntact just shut them down.
It was a very good round from GODSENT. I like what they did there. The Molotov, the investment in the smokes, just ensuring they're able to funnel out from mid, and then it just walking the crossbars of the USPs, and yeah, everyone just popping off there for c0ntact. That's a great start. They're already a map up. And if they can make this a quick 2-0, this would be huge for c0ntact, who have been just starved for any success of late. For GODSENT, though, they're going to go for the force here. Not getting anything done. Just the 1 consolation kill for Michael. Letney with a nice triple in previous round. Crystal. Gonna spot something out. Spots him out with the P250. The c0ntact. Quite aggressive. Not really allowing GODSENT much freedom of movement. Sticko is going to be creeping up through the smoke though, alongside Madden. Emmy up closer to MP9. 2 MP9s close by, but you should be careful. Madden's going to find Otto, and now Emmy needs to fall on back, wait for some backward to arrive and form his teammate before he faces this one alone.
Emmy getting his teammate boosted up behind him. GODSENT going to be walking up the A ramp together. The Galil trying to rattle a few shots off in towards the short position. Letney has got 2 teammates in below him, so it's looking quite good for the defense at the minute on the A-bomb site. GODSENT might struggle until they find another kill here. Michael and Madden finding more. Letney getting it done on the AUG. That's Crystal gone, but it's not really enough just yet. Every single kill is just coming in from GODSENT. And now Letney, well, finally gets one on the USP, but the round is already lost. He has to fall back and concede, saving the AUG into the next one. It's going to be 2-0. Sorry, 1-1. GODSENT coming into this, preventing the 2-0. Well, c0ntact, that's not the kind of round they were hoping for.
Indeed not, and that's such a huge round, right? I mean, it was a force buy. They get that opening pick, and then it just kind of all fell apart. Playing at the back of the bomb sides, that's a problem. Like, if you're going to be playing passive towards the A bomb side and the smokes are deployed, you're going to be facing close quarter battles, and especially against the MP9, some of this deagle to the body shot is always going to be a problem, despite you having you know, well, on paper, the better weaponry. When it's up close, doesn't really matter if you have an M4 or an AUG. The Deagle's just going to double body shot you or triple body shot you, and of course you have the MP9 just going to be rattling off bullets at an insane rate of fire. And GODSENT taking advantage of that. It's a huge round for them, despite losing the pistol round very convincingly. And a little bit of a boost for their for the morale as well. For c0ntact, they're going to go for the force of their own as well. 4 Deags, sees it in the hands of Emmy. A little bit of utility.
Well, they start their charge. It's going to be a run up towards ramp here from Madden. Going to be the front man. Generally is. If not, it's Crystal at the front of the GODSENT offense. Now, Sticko is going to be tossing the nade in tandem, although that might just be him. Gone! There it is. Sticko with the nade kill. An opening picked up for GODSENT.
Oh, methodical. Toronto with a smoke towards short. Prevent any early aggression. They've just gambled on all 4 players here for the CTs. They have the 1 flashbang in the hands of Letney. He's waiting Waiting for some cue from the T's before he tosses it on for his teammate to peek with. Got a couple more flashes in the hands of Esperanto if needed. And it's going to be a drive for Michael Lele. He's going to find one. Smoke's going to dissipate towards short, and Crystal's going to come marching in with a Magnum.
Crystal getting it done. Headshot picked up. Now Esperanto moving through the smoke. He gets a second chance as well onto the potential planter, but it's Sticko taking his own teammate away. But the job has been done anyway. The round should be won here. Letney on his own 1v3. Not going to be happening for the man with no kit, no utility. And he'll be tapped away by Sticko. 2-1. GODSENT getting it on the board. And while we take a look at what c0ntact have coming into this one, it's not going to be a whole lot at all. Just the one deagle for Esperanto so far.
Yeah, and of course they're going to be going for the full eco. And in fact, they might even have to go for a double eco here. If they want like a full-fledged buy. A half buy is not something I would really advise, considering this is a map that GODSENT are, at least on paper, supposed to be better than the c0ntact on. So might as well give yourselves all the tools to work with this. For now though, just the USPs. Crystal going to be looking to farm that money alongside Madden. And me, boost it up. Hasn't been spotted out yet.
Crystal and Madden and Zen. There's the kills. Esperanto finding one on the deagle. Another one as well. Okay, proving that it's worth the investment here, Esperanto. There's the kill onto a ship, so it's only Esperanto left alive. He has got relatively high HP still left. So we can count out another kill at least here from Esperanto, but maybe not much more than that. Well, he's coming around the backside of them. If he turns around the right side, he should be able to find Michael Lele, and there it is. Now there's oh my god,
no,
this is nuts from Esperanto.
No.
That's 4 kills picked up already. He'll head his way back into connector. And now only Sticko, the last remaining victim for this eagle. And Esperanto looking to make history, really. This play is so sick so far. Just the one deagle invested. And while Sticko's on his right side, he will put an end to him. Such a nice try from Esperanto, but Sticko will walk away with a win.
That was sick. That was sick, and a little unfortunate I couldn't get that. I really felt he deserved that clutch, but Sticko saving the day for GODSENT. But my lord, Esperanto, he is definitely fired up at the moment. You see the buy coming in now for c0ntact. Not the best of buys. Clearly see the lack of helmets on a few players. You can see the lack of any utility on auto. Letney just a couple of flashes. Emmy with flash and a smoke. That's about it. So, and Chip still having to make do with the MP9. See if they can make something work with it though. If only Esperanto had got that one, that would be one for the ages. Nice little nade there, lob towards Crystal. There's gonna be a few cracks in his Crystal. 55 HP for a man as a push comes in towards A. And it's just one player there, Emmy. Up, he needs to fall back. He's got back in the form of auto with the AWP. But look at the lack of utility, Dinko. No incendiaries to keep them at bay, just a couple of smokes. And one of the smokes is with ships is far away from the action.
Michael Lele is going to be moving up in front here into a short. His teammates have used up a lot of utility to make sure that this close area is somewhat neutralized. GODSENT just taking their time outside of the A-bomb side. Michael Lele repositions and is actually facing from the top of the ramp now. Emmy swings. It's going to be one kill. Michael Lele taking it.
Oh, they're just falling apart here. Taking individual duels. Going for the dry peaks, and GODSENT's just too sharp, too ready for them. And that's called for the save. They're already run for the hills. And yeah, this is not really working out. In c0ntact Gaming, they don't really seem to be cohesive in the way they're approaching this A-bomb set defense in particular. They haven't really been tested towards B much, so really can't really comment on that yet. Ships though. Finds one. But yeah, it's just a lack of cohesion. It just looks a little strange. Did it just throw away the AWP?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Say nope. Guess the ideology is they don't really want it on the T side and don't want to let anybody have it. So toss that thing away off the side. Esperanto catches Sticko. At least an extra kill. Another rebuy, but not too many money problems at all here for the T side. Esperanto will pad his stats a little bit. Hit 3. Came so close to pulling off one of the best plays I've seen this year. It's unlucky he couldn't make it happen. Sticko ruining the day, so, you know, he had to get his revenge.
Well, revenge or not, GODSENT off to a flying start, despite losing the pistol round. It looks so convincing so far. Money not that great. Zen's the only one with a decent sum of money to work with here, but still, the way to winning these rounds is definitely flaws in his A-bomb side defense. Once more, they've kept just Emmy. What's short? They have auto with a P250, but the rest of the rifles are far, far away from the action. And GODSENT just pretty much telegraphing they're going to be hitting this A-bomb site, and they're okay with it. Even though c0ntact aware that a hit's going to be coming in, they're not able to really stop it. They're still trying to go for the wall, but I'm not sure how much damage it does anymore. I don't think it does any. Or barely any.
Yeah, it's barely any. You want to be doing the damage with an ult. Vertigo. Right, AK's not going to do a whole lot. Now push comes in towards the site. Crystal is going to get those digits punched in, and the round is looking good for GODSENT at the minute. Still 5v5. No deaths just yet, even though Letney has been whittled down to 33. But GODSENT just holding on. They've got good post-plant positions. Just really solid utility usage coming in overall. Like you said, c0ntact know what's coming, but they can't do anything about it, right? It's just always going to come. It's inevitable.
Yeah, and this A-bomb site, if I'm GODSENT, I just keep going for this again and again and again, because for c0ntact, it's like if they don't keep all 5 players, they're not able to defend it, and that's it just goes to show they're not ready on this map. Yeah, they're just not prepared at all.
Yeah, and eventually, if you're gonna start making plays, trying to get aggressive, trying to find that opening, and trying to fall away with the advantage. But when you do that, GODSENT need to be ready for it. They're playing slow and methodical, so if c0ntact even are to attempt a little bit of aggression, GODSENT are ready for that as well. So yeah, you could definitely see the decision behind the Vertigo pick. You know, c0ntact coming into this not looking so comfortable. I think we started to see weaknesses in their map pool as the days go on, and as the series progresses, even against no matter who they're playing. I think it was especially telling against Mouse Sports when we seen them do well in Inferno, but you know, manage, was it 3 rounds overall in the next 2 maps put together? So you know, it was not good.
That was rough. Carrigan just laying down the law. And we do have a timeout getting called here for c0ntact. Emmy and possibly Neil M. Just talking things through with the rest of the team. For GODSENT, this is looking solid. This is looking so solid. What I want to see from c0ntact here is this. I want to see them contest the A slope. The thing is, they tried it, I think, at least once, but it was so disjointed that it just like fell apart. GODSENT were able to pick them off, but they need to pressure GODSENT. They can't keep allowing them to take that A slope time and time again. And now here we go. We have the 3 players. This is what I've been waiting for here. They have 3 players, but there's like no one around. Ooh, cheeky peek from Ships.
Yeah, I like the... Well, it could have gone pretty badly, but I like the decision. It's just kind of a nice play from Ships. Definitely not expected. And well, Esperanto is going to be holding, patiently waiting for Michael Lele to come into his crosshair. GODSENT losing 2 players early on, and c0ntact would be very happy that they weren't just going for that A hit again.
True. GODSENT just trying to mix it up, and unfortunately it doesn't work out. Chips with the op, Bogdan's Law, but Chips is very, very capable with the AWP. 19 HP or not, I don't think it really does matter. Nice Molotov there to push back Esperanto from the, well, I guess it's called the scaffolding now. I guess that's the thing. Oof, gets the tag on the Crystal, but doesn't quite get the kill.
Well, Crystal will get Ships. Now GODSENT have just the 1-man deficit. It's still within touching distance, although Crystal, this is going to be a risky play. Esperanto should be dead to rights. Crystal, what a play. Using the smoke, finds himself Esperanto. Luckily elsewhere for c0ntact, Emmy is able to find success. So now 2v3. Advantage still siding with c0ntact, and look where Letney is. Back on the B stairs. Sticko's not ready for it. There's the headshot. Letney coming in at the right time, and the nade finishes off Crystal. Round 1 by c0ntact, and just a pretty good start. You know, finding those 2 initial picks. GODSENT were down 2 men, and after that, it's always an uphill battle.
I like to read from GODSENT. They knew that c0ntact were going to try something a little bit aggressive, perhaps towards A, and that's why they went for that early play towards B. But the aggressive angle, Ships getting on top of the little wooden board and getting that opening pick, I do believe that was onto Madden. And then Esperanto pushed up mid with the AWP, getting another pick, really worked out in their favor. But that's the thing. That's one round. Now what are they going to do? I'm still not very confident in the way they're defending A bomb site. They're going to be sending 3 players there again, but this time they're going to be facing some pressure. GODSENT sending a number of players towards the A slope. And Emmy burning alive. Madden's going to open it up. Emmy finds one, but a trade is going to be coming in. And again, this A defense just falls flat, Dinko.
Well, GODSENT clearly are of the same ideology as you, right? It's like, why did we try and change it? A was working.
If it ain't broke.
You can even improve on stuff that's not broke as well. It doesn't need fixed, but you can certainly still even improve upon it. And GODSENT are just going in towards the A bomb site completely early on, and then just flipping it up actually and going over towards B. So early on, find some success towards A. Don't even have to commit there. You can go back towards the B bomb site. Crystal's got so much control. Bomb's gonna get planted. GODSENT with another round on the board, and c0ntact having to save.
Yeah, and the best part is like how reactive c0ntact is being. When I say best part, I'm saying it's great for GODSENT, but not for c0ntact. They're being so reactive, right? They lose the 2 players at A, they immediately run to they completely relinquish the B bomb side, head over straight to A, and GODSENT, they know this, Crystal's pushed up, and it's just they're getting played like puppets. And GODSENT right now, they're the puppet master. Marionettes dangling on their fingers, on Crystal's master fingers. And 6-2, c0ntact Gaming, nothing going their way. Something that needs to switch up, like, and honestly, I don't know. Like, this A bomb site, like, that A ramp, GODSENT is just so good at taking it time and time again. And for c0ntact, they have 2 things. Either play passively behind the bomb site, or they send up 2 players to its ramp and they immediately get traded every single time. So, they need to find a solution to this. They need to stop hemorrhaging players early on. And now they have to do a lob setup. You spoke about this, Dinko. You're not a big fan of this, especially in Vertigo.
No, I think the double out setup when you come into the CT side can be a little questionable, because when you're on towards that B bomb site, you know, it's very difficult to hold on to. You're going to have to go for a lot of retakes. Even on the A site, you're on retake most of the time. So they've really just got to try and use it aggressively and try and find those opening picks. That's when it's actually sustainable, because if you can go on a little bit of an aggressive hunt and actually take one of the kills and fall away safely, well, that gives you the advantage. That makes the retake easier. But with the way c0ntact have been playing and the way GODSENT have just been so effective at taking the bomb sites, you don't really want to be 5v5 retaking with 2 ops.
Oh, run for the boost. You're
okay.
So lucky to stay alive. The wall that in fact, I do believe that was a nade catching them and doing so much damage onto Vertigo, but they're aware now. They're aware of how many players are stacked up here towards the A ramp area. And the good thing is they have ships pushed up towards the B stairs, and it's got that smoke deployed as well. So they can still commit 4 players over towards A, but here comes the executor. Wall of smokes. Auto going to be boosted up by Letney. They have a player on the site. What can he do?
Well, I mean, Letney finding kills. It's on to Michael, Crystal, and Zen to see what they can make happen. Flash is going to go in towards ramp. Michael he's going to reapproach, and they need to recover that bomb. Emmy is going to be the first point of contact. And GODSENT decide to move forward. That smoke fades, revealing 2 players, and Emmy's lucky to actually get one there. Good stuff. Crystal with the kill back in. Now it's into a 2v3. An advantage here on the side of c0ntact. Oh, well, Michael and Crystal. Crystal gets one before falling. That actually gives Michael a slight chance to win this. But he was so low in HP. Ship's just landing 1 bullet, and it's enough to get c0ntact game in a 3rd round.
Very closely contested. And, alright, here's the thing, right? Yes, they defend A bomb site and lose 4 players. They had almost everyone fall, and it was Ships, the final player, who was holding towards the B bomb site, who comes in and saves the day. Now that's how hard it's been. Despite winning the round, it doesn't look convincing at all for me. And GODSENT could keep going A. They can keep going A until, you know, I don't know, for as long as they want. And they're still going to be finding success here. Still 6 more rounds remaining, and here we go. Again, but it is a ruse, though. Just 1 player. It is Madden. Oh, sorry, it's Vertigo. That's Crystal trying to be sneaky towards the B stairs, which Ships is going to find and pushing in through the smoke. Ships tossing in a nade as well as a follower. That's going to take a chunk out of Zen. Ships has been pretty solid so far on his B side. Oh! Beat gets spotted out. Wall bang from Zen. There's no escaping that. He gets his revenge.
That's definitely a tendency from Ships. I think they've started to realize is he likes to hop up on top of that wood. He's done it a few times now. It's worked for him, but this time Zen is ready and checks it. Play can resume. It's going to be GODSENT slowly gathering over towards the A-bomb site. Just taking their time. Contact don't really have a whole lot of info right now on what's going on. And eventually they will. Once utility starts to come through, Madden's going to catch Emmy, the hero of the last round for Contact, but he's gone in this. And now the man advances sides of GODSENT.
He opts for a retake. You spoke about this. You touched upon this. It's very, very hard. And looking at the money of GODSENT as well, you just go for the save here. Otto's got 6k, but everyone else is just broke. You have to save now. That is going to be the call. Once more, that A-bomb site, the chink in their armor. Although they're all looking for a few exits. Michael Lele, crosshairs trained on him is Esperanto. He's going to land those. The bomb just ticking. Are they fancying this? They do have a kit. But they're not aware of the one player up close. That is, I do believe that is Madden. And he's going to find the kill. It's easy pickings, and they've all fallen apart. Just the op remaining on Esperanto. Can he make an escape? He finds one more, and he will survive. Everyone else dies on the T side, but they still win the round. That's a nice little flip there.
See, with Esperanto, he's having one of those games. Everybody sees them have. Everybody's had one of them before. It's just when you're hitting everything and you're playing out of your mind and you just still can't win. He's just not getting involved enough. His teammates aren't delivering. He's not setting him up. He's always getting the exit frags. He can't get involved in the action early on. And honestly, this double up setup, you can see immediately it's just suffocating any of the chances that they might have to pull off a successful retake. It's very much just immediately setting up for exits. And well, GODSENT are just going to keep exploiting that if they can continue to find these early kills on the ends of the sites.
Indeed they are. And once more, the A-bomb site. Otto, though, finally, he strikes. He's had a very, very quiet first half here. Second kill for him on this map. But despite losing the first player, oh no, oh, the timing there, Emmy. Very lucky. Smoke blooming. Madden, blinded, burning alive, fresh Bob, and he almost gets taken down when Letney finds him. Still going to continue to push though. The wall of smoke. Smoke's going to dissipate at some time, and Crystal's going to try to get the bomb down. They're trying to go for the spam, and he will survive. Bomb gets planted. Crystal though will be found by Emmy. It's a 2v5. Make that a 1v5, and it's all on the last player, Michael Lele, behind the site.
Okay.
Finds one, finds two.
Maybe a small chance for Michael Lele actually here, boy. He's going to go back into the site with the UMP, sprinting through, but Chips will take his head off. I like the damage, but in the end, the 2 kills. Round 1 by Contact. They actually pull off the retake.
Teammates as well.
Yeah, every single player getting involved in this round, and it's not Esperanto having to do everything.
Well, it's not a lot, but they have been, you know, just eking out these few rounds here and there. And to be honest, the past 5 rounds, Contact have won 3 of them, but it's always been like losing a round in between to GODSENT. That means the money's never going to be healthy. However, speaking of economy, speaking of the money, GODSENT's cash is kind of in the bin for now. Just a few pistols, a couple of flashes, smoke, and a molly. Hands of Crystal and Michael Lele. Now, looks like this time it's going to be a little bit of a switch up. It's going to be the B bomb site. It's going to be facing a little bit of pressure. Charging up towards mid. They're walking straight to the slaughter. Letney, Nate tossed in. M4 A1 still looking for more here. And Madden just trying to push in through the. Oh, can he kill the? Oh, yes, he does. Tech 9 picks up the AWP. Are they going to run into the smoke? Is the question. If they do, he can find something here. 7 HP. Looks the right way. Finds Chips. Nate sails in. And good night. He tried his best, but it was not to be. As Contact Gaming, they find round number 5.
Well, GODSENT are starting to see the effects of losing the rounds now, and their money is starting to really hit rock bottom. And if they lose this next one, then we're looking down the barrel of a very scary round 4. GODSENT, we're looking at Contact coming back here in the first half. Mac 10 for Crystal. AKs for the rest, but a huge lack of utility for GODSENT. And that's something that they've been really solid at using. Something that's got them into so many winnable positions is just their nade knowledge on this map. This is something they tried in the pistol. This molly towards the window. Instead, in the pistol, they smoked it immediately and then smoked CT. It was a nice approach. It's actually quite an interesting way of taking mid, I would say, even in these gun rounds. So, c0ntact getting aggressive is going to catch Madden off, and, well, he's just going to drop to the bottom of the stairs. Now, Zen might just be having a bit of a troublesome time if he heads that way.
I like this. I like this from c0ntact. It's one of the bomb on, instead of just falling back, which is what you would traditionally do. We're pushing up, which could potentially catch one of the GODSENT players off guard. GODSENT up. They're okay just relinquishing the bomb. They're just gonna be sneaking around. All the way from behind. c0ntact just waiting, now wondering what's going on. Auto strikes though, and the smoke dissipates. Almost simultaneous frags, as James Barloff would say. Stereo frags and c0ntact Gaming. Finally some signs of life. Just one round shy of tying things up with GODSENT, and from what was looking like a very, very dire scenario, 5-1 up with GODSENT, it's suddenly looking much, much more competitive.
There goes c0ntact, looking for the opening. He's going to be charging up towards the top of the stairs and ships. There it is again. He's being exploited for getting aggressive on B. He has found a lot of success. Did Michael just fail walking up the stairs?
I don't know. I didn't notice. Look at the rotation.
Oh, it wasn't
All
Michael
four players. Okay.
It was Madden, I think. Well, let me... Let's get a Molotov c0ntact, but yeah, back to the rotate. It's quite a heavy stack over here from c0ntact. Now, GODSENT are just going to fall away from B. They put that initial pressure there, but come off the angle.
They're going to re-aggress towards B. Emmy spots a player out. Ooh. Tasty tap there. He's not really calling for the full rotate. He has Letney to back him up if needs be. We have both the ops. Towards mid area. So sorry, towards the A area. Michael creeps up. They have the M4 picked up though, mind you, in the hands of Madden. He could definitely do something with this. As c0ntact will get deleted by Michael, and now Letney's pressured here. He needs to do something. He needs to protect his captain. Nice little love tap. Looking for more, and then Emmy strikes. He knows exactly where Madden is. He's waiting for backup to arrive so they can peek him together. As Auto finds Crystal, and it's all on Madden, and Letney with some really tasty taps.
Yeah.
Picks up a double, and with that c0ntact, finally tying things up.
Yeah, that was
the final round.
That was a really good B-hole coming in from Emmy and Letney overall there. Just really playing off of each other well. Emmy actually started things off with the opening kill, and that was a beautiful headshot as well. So, good stuff overall on that side of the map. And now we head into the last round of the first half. GODSENT looked almost indomitable within the first couple of rounds here on the T side, but c0ntact have fought hard and they've got themselves into a winnable position now. If they can lead the half, I'm feeling good about this, because this is where they already are one map up in the series. This is GODSENT's map pick, and c0ntact, well, they've got so much skill on the team, who knows what they might be able to do.
I'm not feeling good about the 3 ops though.
Oh yeah, that's just taking it to a whole nother level.
Much better though. Look at this hole. This is much better. Use the smoke. You gotta escape though.
Oh no.
No, you need to land those Molotovs. Gotta force him out. He's gotta go for the run. Long spray by Michael, but c0ntact is a rock on that site. He's gonna find 2 before he finally falls. However, bomb picked up, making its way towards A. Flash from ships to help Letney out. Michael and Zen. Oh, they're overthinking the ships, things that actually might be towards A. And Letney just going for the wall bang. He's done so much damage as ships comes hurrying back. The nade is going to seal the deal. No, survives, but the bullet will indeed. 8-7 for c0ntact. That was a long climb back, Dinko, but they make it happen.
They do make it happen indeed. It is time for a short break though, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back with the second half right after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's the second half here between c0ntact Gaming and GODSENT. It's ESL 1, Road to Rio. We've got ourselves a good game on our hands here. GODSENT started off really solidly on that T side, but tried to die off towards the end. c0ntact have got themselves right back into things.
Yeah, c0ntact finally showing signs of life on the CD side. And okay, at that range, Crystal. Nice shot at the CZ. And Zen's going to join the party. He's completely blinded, but that's okay. So many CDs nearby. Zen, he's going to have no trouble tapping people away. Continues to take the duel on 3 HP, and it's going to leave Emmy alone. 1v4 with the clock. Bullet just whizzing past him. It does a bit of damage, but not going to be enough. And that's going to be GODSENT. Well, they're finally get a pistol round, as they have split the pistols. c0ntact winning the first pistol round, but then losing 5 in a row. But GODSENT CD side, I believe, should be much stronger than what c0ntact showed early on this map.
Yeah, I think they immediately have to get off to a good start here as well, because they have to sort of dampen any of the momentum that c0ntact have built up, which is quite a lot coming out of that first half. So GODSENT winning that pistol is important. It's a great start for them. Now they have a really solid buy as well to deal with this full block. Well, actually, 2 PT50s in there. Not the full eco nonetheless. And GODSENT should just melt through it with these MP9s.
And it should be an easy mop up here. Bear in mind, this is the map pick coming in from GODSENT. They did lose an Inferno, albeit in a pretty close fashion. GODSENT have definitely looked good in the T side, despite c0ntact stringing a number of rounds together. c0ntact, in fact, many of these wins are very scrappy. They started looking very, very confident and much better only in the final 2 or 3 rounds of that half. So I'm not too confident in c0ntact's T side here, as Michael Emmy just runs in through the flames. He had no option there, and it's going to be an easy round here. Nothing too wild. Final map, let me just quickly check that. Is that going to be a nuke? I do believe it is.
Yeah, it's nuke. Well, I remember when this c0ntact team were crazy. They always used to struggle on nuke. I've definitely seen a lot of results go a little bit shaky for them. GODSENT, it's a map that they always seem to let through. We do see it in the third map of best of 3 quite often for them. It's one they're comfortable enough playing, but again, it's not one of their specialist maps.
Absolutely not.
But I'd favor them against c0ntact.
Yeah, I think it's going to be very scrappy. If it goes nuke, I believe it's going to be very scrappy affair. I don't think either of these 2 teams have that deep a map pool. One of those classic cases of the final decider map being very, very back and forth. Well, it's not like Inferno and Vertigo haven't. It has definitely been neck to neck so far between these 2 teams. That's GODSENT now. Very, very clean round. And for c0ntact, the buy will be coming in. Esperanto with the smoke, who has definitely been looking so good so far. I believe individually he's looked the best so far in the server, at least on this particular map. It's just that his team has been a little lacking. Look at this aggression with GODSENT. This is what I want to see. This is what c0ntact were not doing early on. Nade, barrage, smokes, the bullets through the smoke, the flashbang, just keeping them pinned down, not giving them an early real estate control. And that's something that c0ntact Gaming was struggling with on the CT side. Only starting to realize it much too late in that first half. And for GODSENT, they seem to have the protocols right. They just seem like the better team on Vertigo. Just from a plain eye test.
I remember when this team went back in when Vertigo even got first added into the pool for the first time. We'll get back to that point, because Zen is going to be under pressure as c0ntact starts coming towards him. Going to be fully blinded by 3 times. That Zen's still alive though. Manages 1 kill. Esperanto able to trade through the boxes. The rest of the hold though coming in from Madden. That's a big double kill. And now Sticko elevated up in the new connector area. And now it is. It's going to be an easy clean up from GODSENT. 10-8 on the board. And GODSENT, that was just a really, really solid hold on the B-bomb site. Made it look like an eco.
Yeah, that was so well done by GODSENT. c0ntact. I like the flashes though, but not quite able to take advantage of it. Zen somehow still staying alive. And with that, another eco will be coming in for c0ntact Gaming. Auto, very, very quiet today. Chips as well, and characteristically, not really doing much so far. He's mainly been Letney, Emmy, and of course Esperanto, who has been doing the brunt of the heavy lifting. Sticko. Oh, that's gonna be chunky nade. Emmy whittled down to 2 points of health. It is still an ego, so yeah, it should be a very comfortable round for GODSENT. I don't expect anything too fancy from c0ntact. And These two teams, like, so much storylines, right? Contact Gaming. I remember when they were before they were crazy. What was the name of that line? What is the name of that team? I keep forgetting. The weird logo. Valiance.
Valiance, yeah.
Yeah, Valiance, and then they had Crazy, and then of course Contact. It's kind of strange how they've never been picked up by a big org. When I say big org, it doesn't have to be like, you know, a massive organization. It's kind of like, you know, you have some of these smaller orgs, like pretty much unknown, who are trying to like find their way in esports. And oh, let's pick up the CSGO team, and they pick up this team, and they were very good. They were very, very solid. Of course, in the end, Next and Hunter did get eventually picked up by G2, one of the biggest brands out there. But as a unit, I kind of feel for these guys. They just seem like these perpetual scrappy underdogs, you know, trying to make something happen. They seem almost like a farm team. You know, at one point, if Ships really performs well, it could be, you know, one of the top teams. Could be any team for that matter. Could be an NA team, could be an EU team. Just be like, oh, you know what? Yeah, this guy's pretty good. We're gonna buy him out.
Yeah.
And he's gonna get bought out, right?
I think Contact have a pretty good financial backing from whatever we've seen, and so the rumors circulating on how much it costs to buy this team. But yeah, I think maybe now there's probably some sort of system in place where they can actually grow as a team. Because the Contact, we haven't really heard too much from like social media or anything, but I certainly know that this team have got some great financial backing and potentially.
It was a seven-figure deal, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I'm sure they do have the money. Just like their lack of presence anywhere, it's like I'm like, interesting. You know, not much known about the team. I would like to see them bloom though. I would like to see them blossom. I think they have the right elements. Letney definitely. Oh. I take his name, and yeah, that's rough.
And Michael takes his head.
I'm sorry, Letney.
All your fault, Blair. Sticko's gonna catch Emmy. Esperanza's gonna walk through the smoke and get dropped by Zen. AK picked up. That's not exactly what Esperanza was hoping for. Although, he's been very, very quiet, I think, for the past couple of matches now. Not even just this map, just in general. It's been a very quiet showing from Otto. Has to show up here, especially in the 2v5.
Yeah, I don't see anything happening here. Like, GODSENT haven't taken...
okay, you don't see...
Taken a single... Yeah, okay.
Ships is here. Sailing into victory with 2 headshots. Let's even get a little bit more than that. Now, a 2v3 is much more doable than a 2v5 overall here, Blythe. So there's certainly a chance now with Ships just going nuclear.
That nade. This moment he hears a plant, it's going to plant right on Otto. It's down to 43 HP. A1 not going to be doing much of a damage, and now it's all in Ships, Stinko. He's got to pull off the clean clutch.
Well, Ships has to do everything. Going for the tap, and the crossing players, they know exactly where he is. They can just move in together. There's the lineup, but no ammo on the spam. The defuse is just coming through, and Sticko runs over the top of the site and gets a headshot in. Just a little bit unfortunate there for Ships. Not enough ammo in the magazine, and it's going to be 12-8 on the board. GODSENT not far away.
Did it at least get the bomb down, so Ships really allowing that. And just to wrap up what we were talking about, like a 7-figure deal for this team, and ever since Contact got bought out, and they did play Flashpoint. It's been grim. They, you know, usually when a team gets picked up by a new org, you see them kind of blossom. Most famously, what comes to my mind would be, you know, when EG picked up the squad, right? And they had such a great run initially, and this has just been very flat from Contact. Haven't won a single game so far, Road to Rio. They won Inferno, again a close affair.
If it's best of ones, they're flying, but... Unfortunately, yeah, it's just not been great for them. I was under the illusion that Contact was actually like a code name or something. The other way, Flashpoint is B-site.
Oh yeah, it's not like a real
yeah,
team.
I literally thought that was like the code name or something, but let me find out. I like the logo though, it's a little spaceman or something.
Oh yeah, right. It's like a little astronaut thingy.
So many teams have so many things involved with space. I think Windstrike with like space
soldiers.
Yeah, space soldiers. Rest in peace.
Kind of a scummy orc from what I've heard.
Yeah. Rest in not so peace. Well, Emmy's going to run over the top. It's going to be a headshot. Sticko gone, and now they move forward with a 2-man advantage here for the T side. It's Contact. Want to try and get it done, but that's the bomb being dropped, and Zen still alive, still kicking. If GODSENT can find another kill here, this retake, it's going to be pretty scary for the T side, but suddenly all the kills come in, and no longer an issue here for Contact. They will be getting themselves a 9th, and that's just straight up hit towards B with numbers and hope that you can find the fights. And that's exactly what goes down for c0ntact. They win every battle.
There we go. Ah, I'm just taking a look at the chat, and Pepperboy says that c0ntact is owned by the same guy who owns Paris Eternal and Paris Legion, who are in OWL and CDL. I do believe that's a COD league.
Yep.
That's a lot of money. I mean, I know how much it costs to buy into Overwatch League and the Call of Duty
Is COD
League.
not more than Overwatch League as what?
I think it depends on the season. I think season 2 Overwatch League might be rivaling or even going above COD. But doesn't matter though. Counter-Strike's where it's at, baby.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, having a lot of money, buying a lot of teams, yeah, it's an investment worth it, I guess. But yeah, I would like to see them a little bit more present. Like you mentioned, you did mention how the Twitter account, because you know it's not that well known. It's not a really known org, but can't be blamed for picking up this team. Like, if you look at how expensive some of the rosters is going to be, buying out a top 10 roster right now is just not a good idea, in my opinion. It's just too expensive. It's not worth it, especially for a new org coming into esports. I do believe it's unsustainable. And it makes sense to buy this team out as Michael Lele comes running in. And Emmy, before he can get anything done, is going to hit the ground.
Well, GODSENT just holding on to the advantage. c0ntact trying to worm their way into this, but haven't been able to quite find an opportunity to even trade. I'm liking how we see much more mid-presence even on the defense now, because it was so useless in the previous version. We used to just see one player maybe play it from the CT side, and even then sometimes you would just have the player up in the window. But now we're actually putting heavy presence in towards mid on the defense. You can't just stack everybody over towards A. You have to make a sacrifice on one of the bomb sides, because you actually have to worry about that position.
Indeed, and that is something that is being abused here. Well, it was being abused by GODSENT earlier on in the T side. Oh, here we go though. c0ntact, they've lost a captain, but the hit is coming in towards A. Can they find success here? The amount of success GODSENT found early on was kind of ridiculous, and Ships is going to be leading the charge. Who, mind you, has finally got his WSG money.
Oh yeah, I seen that on ESL TV today, after over a year or something, so pretty nuts. Year and a half.
Reasonable. Yeah, very reasonable. Sticko, Madden, just pushing into the smoke. They're not letting anything happen. Forget good bomb getting kind of let is getting hunted down. That's it's like watching foxes just chasing hair down in some of those hunting seasons you guys have over there. Well, okay then.
Yeah, this is looking good. I think GODSENT now are starting to just head towards that finish line. They've got it in their sights. c0ntact trying to play for the long run. And they go for a tactical timeout and discuss some of the issues that may be arising. The money, when you take a look at it, looks okay. I mean, they're definitely going to be able to get a relatively solid buy here. Auto is just being not really doing much. 5 kills on the board. Really feel bad for him. Even in the clutch where, you know, Ships gets those 2 kills, pulls it into a 2v3, you know, it's completely doable. Auto gets tasked with planting the bomb, just gets naded, and then holds an angle on the left side, just gets spammed through the box. He really just can't catch a break.
I remember one of my first events I did, one of my first international lands I did was the Star Ladder, I do believe the Star Ladder Invitational number 2. It was in Shanghai. It was a few years ago, and that was the event. I think one of the first events that Renegades won. They were called the Renegades back then, and they faced up against VP, if I'm not mistaken, in the finals. And that was when Habu were playing the whole Habu line. That's where the 2 players who stood out for me. It was Sergey and Otto. Sergey, of course, going on to achieve great things, although right now he's kind of in a rut with the Ents lineup. But still, I mean, he's a player who has definitely grown from strength to strength. And Otto, I just feel it's the trajectory of his career. It's kind of a tragedy, I feel. He had so much potential, but just somehow it didn't work out for him. It just kind of like dropped off when it comes to just the sheer impact in the server. And like you pointed out, it's not just today. He's been very quiet, but generally speaking, he hasn't really been able to do much. In the recent games I've seen of c0ntact play. So rough times for the man, rough times for the Finn, and right now rough times for c0ntact.
Well, 45 seconds left. Contact leaning in towards the A site. GODSENT have a good read of this. They're going to be pulling the full rotation over. The first kill is going to be the bomb. The second from Madden as well as he drops Emmy. And he'll be looking for a little bit more as Letney moves in towards the side. It's the first and the second kill, but Michael swinging back through, catches Letney, and we're put into an advantage for GODSENT. 25 seconds in play, and that's all they need to hold on for. Michael even covered off middle for that possibility, but instead both players are inside the side, but he swings into the open, and that's going to be a free kill for Otto. Another one from Otto, and this is time to shine. We called him out for underperforming, but this might just be the round that they need. One more kill for Otto. Low HP on Crystal. He'll be swinging into the open. Bits the shot. He's going for the full stick. Surely Otto does not expect this. There's no way. This is so ballsy. How does Crystal sit down with balls that big?
Shine on, you crazy diamond. Crystal. That's brilliant. That is so brilliant. When you bait the shot out, you expect him to re-aggress. He just sticks it. Has a kid, he sticks in Otto. Valiant effort, but my lord. That's a big brain that Crystal Skull of is.
Yep, and some other big assets. Well, 14-9. GODSENT. Oh my god, that should have been Otto's time to shine. You see what I mean? He can't catch a break. Crystal just immediately diffusing.
He almost made us eat our words. Almost.
But we're never wrong, Blair. We're infallible, of course.
Of course. 14-9. As GODSENT, they just inch closer and closer. There's 2 more rounds remaining. Contact, they have the money, but man, oh man, they need the rounds. They've only have 1 so far in the second half. And look at the aggression from Sticko. Emmy was not expecting that, and he's gonna be a little ticked off about that fact.
Well, Ships has arrived to the server. He's at the top of the stairs, and that's exactly where Zen will leave him. Ships will not move from that spot in round number 24. He is now dead. And a 2-man advantage in play for GODSENT, and Zen is not going to stop. I really like that. That's a nice little play from Zen. Just catching Esperanto, giving a 3-man advantage on over to GODSENT. And I think this round is almost safe to say it's over. Letney and Otto trying to do what they can, but it's not looking good for them. It's going to be GODSENT 15-9. 1 round away from Nuke. And clearly showing why they wanted to pick Vertigo. This will be their first win in the Road to Real on Vertigo.
Oh yeah, it's been a while. But what I'm seeing right now from GODSENT, it's good. It's definitely good. This CD side has looked so very promising. The T side, yeah, it did kind of fall short a little bit, but in the latter half especially, but they had such a big lead by then that I guess I couldn't really fault them for it. So looking definitely good. Map point. It's gonna be map number 3 coming up, and yeah, and Nuke, I'm calling it. Nuke is gonna be one hell of a scrappy affair.
I think I'm going to edge it to GODSENT, though. I think they could have won Nuke. I think based on the performance in GODSENT on this map, I think they look like the more solid team. I think Inferno is just certainly a map that Contact are very comfortable on. Otto is trying to show up a little bit more. He's got a few kills in these last few rounds. He does drop Crystal, but Michael coming in as well, and it looks like this one is over and done with. Letney on towards top ramp. Inside of the smoke waiting for him is Sticko. Just quietly waiting in behind the sandbags. Letney's going to start moving forward. I don't think... Yeah, he might have actually seen Sticko from that position. No, not all completely aware, but he's going to check it anyway. Sticko looking the wrong way. It's going to be a free kill for Letney. Headshot picked up as they move on towards the A-bomb site, but Michael immediately in with a trade. Madden is going to make himself known up towards heaven. And the last 2 remaining approaching players are Esperanto and Emmy, heading their way in towards the site via short. Madden has relocated himself with the op onto the boost boxes, and he gets up on top.
Okay. The sheer cojones in the man.
Well, there we go. 16-9. GODSENT will get it done. Vertigo, they picked it, and, well, they stomped Contact.